Say less, I got you.
My background came from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I grew up there about to the age of 18. After that, I left. I went to go explore the world, Ended up landing, jobs in various places. I ended up in the Army, served for 8 years, and then ended up in places like Hawaii and South Korea. And now I'm down here in Florida, where the heat is at. That's a little bit about my background. I always loved music. I always found myself, singing and writing. And that's how I ended up where I'm at right now, wanting to put out this music and stuff. Well, my inspirations come from a lot of places. Sometimes how I'm feeling, if I'm down, or, usually when I'm down or something, it depends on, you'll be able to hear my music, like where I'm at, Music comes and touches everyone some type of way. Well, my inspirations, Michael Jackson, of course, I feel like he touches a lot of everybody in a way when it comes to the musical art. Right now, you got artists like Usher, Weeknd, Trey Songz, the list goes on and on. But my inspiration, it comes from all over, Got happy music, good music, all type of stuff. So the upcoming EP is Body. It's released on Valentine's Day, February 14th. A lot went into that. It was one of them songs that, I was sitting down, I was, getting my drink on, and came across a beat, and I started writing. I was writing, and then I showed my boy Kip. Shout out to Kip. He's featured on the track, and he was like, "Yo, this is hard. Let me get on it." And so he got on it, and that was it. We've been holding on to this for a good minute too. So, a lot of this music, it's not brand new. It's going to be new to you guys, but I've been writing this stuff for years, and I'm about to see. So the process to make it, well, a lot of studying, a lot of writing. I'm constantly writing. As soon as I hear something, I try to record it, put it down, because I don't want to forget the melody or the tone, how everything goes. I like to get a lot of people's input, so when I do record a song, I'll shoot it off to a couple of people just to get, their feedback on it. And I like to shoot music over to my daughter as well, because if the young people like it and feel it, then I feel like I'm going somewhere with it. Because that's going to be a majority of the listeners is the young listeners, young ears. Style, my swag. Let's see, where do I get it from? I get it from one, my parents, my mom and my dad always kept me dressed to impress. Always dressed to impress, because you never know who you're gonna come across. And I just been that way since I was a kid. And as I got older, I developed, after living in Atlanta a while, I tried to adopt the Atlanta swag, and living in Cali, adopted a Cali swag. I take a little bit of everything from all over the place and develop into my own style, my own swag. I mean, I really don't have no identification. I have my own lane. I'm in my own lane because, I rap, I sing, I write. It's whatever I'm feeling at that moment. So my EPs and songs on my albums, they're not going to be just one lane. It's not going to be just R&B or just rap or pop or whatever. I just put whatever I'm feeling at that moment, that's what I'm doing, and that's what it's going to be. As far as genres go, I'm all over the place. I don't have a specific genre on where I'm at. I mean, as far as artistry go and adding artists to my label, I have my ear out for so many artists right now, but I'm very selective and picky for what type of artistry I'm looking for, because I really love the lyrical artists and the artists that get, overlooked. Because, I come from that era. I'm an 80s baby, so I come from that era where it's all about lyrics and punchlines and things like that. But at the same time, I got to try to mix, you know, a little bit of the new era style. So yeah, I'm looking for some, younger artists to help me evolve into their generation and lingo as far as, but I still gotta stay true to myself. There's some artists from Pittsburgh that, guys I grew up with who I really would like to team up with and see if we can get, Pittsburgh on the map more than it already is. So what I would tell other artists on other people who wants to become an artist, I say do it, because it's art. So no matter what people say, don't listen to them, because they wish they had your craft or wish they could do what you can do. So, there's no age limit on artistry. It's not, the sky's the limit when it comes to art. It is who you are, how you express yourself, how you get rid of your pain or trauma or whatever's bothering you. Write it down, put it in your music, or if you're a painter, paint it. However you gotta get it off your chest, get it out. There's no age limit, because you'll read people talking about, how old are you? Oh, you 35. You too old to be a rapper. You too old to be this and that. Like, you're trying to tell me I'm too old to do art? Nah. And right now, if you look in the industry, the best rappers and singers and artists out right now are 35, 40, 50, 60 years old, still doing it. Want to tell Free Kings Unite a movement. It's a movement, not a gang. On the gang.